I came to my room feeling angry and frustrated because of Jungkook. He didn't really want to leave me alone. I tried my best to ignore him, but since the last week, he came to my college every day. I just wanted to be away from him, but he didn't seem to understand a single thing. I was bored out of my thought when I felt something on my stomach. I put my hand on my small belly bump and smiled. Yes, my belly is swollen a little, 'cause it's been 4 months. I feel again something was grumbling in my stomach, and then my smile was rewind. My baby is hungry. I mumbled and smiled. Sorry, baby. Mama is really bad. It's not all my fault that I haven't eaten anything after breakfast. It's your stupid father. He doesn't want us to leave us alone in peace, he said angrily. Nowadays, whenever I remember about Jungkook, only one thing I did was cursing him. I went out of the room and went toward the kitchen. I took some rice and started eating it. Have this. I heard Eun-woo's voice behind me and saw him putting that sweet dish in front of me. Thank you, I said and smiled while taking the bowl. He looked at me with wide eyes. I thought you were going to refuse this, because after having this much rice, who would have that to eat anything else? But again, it's you, he said and smiled teasingly. If you forget, then I remind you, I'm not alone. It's my baby. I'm eating for 2 lives, I said and glared at him. Yeah, I know how much a little baby can eat, he said and rolling his eyes. Shut up. I smacked his shoulder and again started eating. I could feel his gaze on me. Now, I'm used to his gaze. I don't know why, but he was always staring at me, smiling. But I didn't feel disgusted by his gaze. So, I never asked him to stop looking at me. Can you please make me a cup of coffee? I love your handmade coffee, I said, and tried to make his divide his mind. As you say, he smiled, and in return that, okay, I'm going outside. Bring coffee there, I said and went outside the garden, sat on the bench. After some time, Eun-woo would come holding 2 mugs. Thank you, I thanked him, taking the mug. It's my pleasure, princess, he said and sat beside me. So, how's college going? After a few minutes of silence, he asked, and I know what he wanted to ask. It's good, I said and sipping from the mug. It's not asking about the coffee. I know, it's good. I'm asking about your college, he said and I turned to him. And I am not telling you about your coffee. I'm telling you about my college, I said and shook his head. Princess, you can share anything with me, he said in a low tone, making me feel bad. Eun-woo, there is nothing to share, I said and he looked at me. I know, Jungkook come to your college every day, and I ignore him every day, I replied as a matter of fact and turned to the other side. He's nothing to me, and he wants to talk, but I'm not going to give him a chance. He lost every right, and now it's only my life, and my life there is no place for Jungkook, I said, and Philip signed. I'm always with you, he said, holding my hand, and I took at him, and a small smile would come to my lips. And thank you for that. He smiled, and we start talking about some random things. I wake up early in the morning, feeling that headache. I went to the washroom and threw up everything. It's my daily routine, morning sickness, but today I am feeling too much sick and that headache. But I have to go to college because our exam is there. I couldn't afford to miss any single class. I walked out of my room and after getting ready to walk toward the dining room. Eun-woo, if you are done then, can you please drop me off? I asked Eun-woo as I saw him to having the breakfast. Where are you going? First eat your breakfast. Jimin said and come to me. No, please. I'm not feeling like eating anything, I said, making this player face, saying all those words. But you can't go like this. Empty stomach, he said and held my hands. I will eat something from canteen when I feel like eating. Now I have to go. Eun-woo, you're coming or should I go? I told Jimin first and then Eun-woo. No, I'm coming, he said and walked away from there. Are you done right? I mean, if you want to eat. He didn't let me finish my sentence and said, I'm done. Let's go. He said and bought out of the house. You don't look good. Are you okay? Insu said, I am fine. I replied annoying. We were in the class and Insu was with me. We observed every single thing and then, yeah, he was right. I'm not feeling well today. Maybe because I haven't eaten anything since morning. But what can I do? I'm not hungry. Insu signed and concentrated on the class. After class, we came out of the college and as usual, I roamed my eyes everywhere to see if Jungkook had come here or not. And thankfully, it didn't. Searching for him, Inwoo asked, Thank God he is not here. I know he is tired now. He's always like this. If something is not going as he wants to leave that things. I said in disappointed smile. Anyway, you should have not think about him. Insa said and I nodded. Okay, bye. Let's meet tomorrow. And don't forget to give me notes. I said and he nodded. I started looking for a cab. After some time, a cab came in my view and I stopped there and sat in. I told him the address and he dropped off. I was in the door when I heard a song play in the car. I was hearing the song and feel something were uneasy like something was gazing on me. I looked at the mirror and saw the driver whose face was covered with a small cloth and eyes high were behind the sunglasses. I looked at him and tried to saw his face, but his face was covered completely. But I could see his gaze. I tried to ignore it. I looked at the outside of the window. I shifted my seats, feeling his warning gaze on me, like he was telling me that he played the song for me. I kept looking out of the window, trying to avoid this. After some time, I saw he was driving somewhere else. This is not the way to Jimin's house. Excuse me, where are you taking me? I asked frightened. He didn't reply and kept driving. I'm asking you something. Stop the car. This is not the way of my house, I yelled. This is not the way of your house either. And if you want then, I will take you to your house. My eyes were winded hearing his voice. Cook, stop the car right away, Jungkook. I shout, but no wind. I lean forward and shake his shoulder. Jungkook, I said stop the car. I again yelled. Love, relax, he said and I shook my head. No, I said stop the car. I screamed and tried to open the door. Tay, what the hell are you doing? He yelled, stop the car. And before he could come to me, I opened the door and ran from there. Tay, stop, he yelled, and I ran him behind him. Tay, listen to me, he again yelled, but I am not in the mood to hear a word from him. But suddenly I feel dizziness and everything around me starts spinning. Before I hit the ground, an arm was wrapped around me and held me. Tay, are you okay? Jungkook asked. Leave me, I said in half-closed eyes. Yeah, right. And let you kiss the ground. No way, Tay. Only I have the right to kiss you, he said, smirking like stupid, and I want to slap him. But my weakness caught the burst out of me, and I closed my eyes. They closed his eyes, making me worried. They open your eyes. I patted his cheek slightly, but he didn't open his eyes. Oh God. I picked him up in my arm and took him to the car, placing him in front seat. I went to the driver's seat and started driving toward the hospital. Love, please open your eyes, I pleaded, and patted his cheeks worriedly.